Hi everybody. These are the necessary materials that you're going to need to get on your own in order to do your nest, banner, and your photo block. I want you to get two paint colors, acrylic paint colors of your choice. I'm going to use Robin's Egg for the banner and a pink for my photo cube. Then I need you to get some assorted paint brushes. I also need you to get a paintbrush that you can basically dispose of. Next thing I need you to get is some paste finishing wax in the clear by Minwax, or you can get just the clear wax by Annie Sloan. You also need to get the soft wax in the dark by Annie Sloan or CC Caldwell. You can get those at antique stores, vintage shopping, anything like that. You can Google it in your area and they'll let you know who sells it if you don't already have it, but it's great. You should have a can of each. They're going to last you forever. Then I'll need you to get some E6000 glue in clear, some Novacon blackening patina. You can get that at any stained glass supply store, or you can go online to glasssupplies.etsy.com. and you can get it there as well. It's about $5. I need you also to have a plastic bowl, probably 6 to 8 inches in width. Then I need you to have a lot of clamps. You can get those at Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. And some soft cloths. I like to use cotton ones from the paint department at Home Depot. It's about $6 for a big bag of them. And anything that you don't mind getting dirty, old t-shirts or anything like that, you can use as well. Once you have all of these things, we're going to get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Novacon, our blackening patina, and I poured just a really small amount into the plastic bowl. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to take my brass pieces, all the eyes, and then I'm going to remove the pieces, see if you guys can see those, the pieces for my chandelier crystals. I'm just using a couple to show you how to do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those and I'm just going to drop them in to my blackening patina until they're as dark as I'd like. I like them kind of a aged bronze looking. And what I'm going to do with those is just going to take them out. I'm going to drop them on a cloth. And you're going to do this with all of them, unless you just like them in natural brass. And we're just going to leave them there for about 10 minutes. And once they've been sitting there about 10 minutes, we're going to dry them all off. And we're just going to set them aside. You can also put them in alcohol to really clean them up. You're just going to leave them sit because you're not going to be using these for a while. Then we're going to get started on our clamping. Okay everyone, the next thing I did was I took my E6000 glue and my little brass pieces that I've already primed for you guys and baked. And what I've done is I've laid them on the top where I want them of my wooden letters, and I have let them sit here. So that's what I want you to do to all your letters as well as your wooden box. And what I've done is I've put a generous amount of glue, but not too much, and I've just been letting them sit here for about 20 minutes. Now that they've been sitting there for about 20 minutes, they're doing pretty well sitting in place, but the next thing I want to do is I want to come over with my clamps and I want to hold them in place with the clamps because these are going to sit for about 24 hours. Now, once you've done this with all of your letters, I want you to set them aside. let them sit for 24 hours. You're going to have to go in stages with your box because all you can really do is let it lie down, but it's going to be all right. Just about every 20-25 minutes, turn it over and do the next side, etc., until you've done all 4 sides, and let your box sit as well for 24 hours. Once these have all been set, we're going to come back and we're going to paint. Okay, now that all our letters in our photo cube have been completely dried in terms of your brass pieces, we're going to paint them. And what I want you to do is paint them with the color of your choice, 3 to 4 coats, just to make sure they're painted really, really well. And I want you to get down in between the brass. Like I said, do about 3 to 4 coats until you really, really are really happy with it. And I want them to be completely dry. Once the last coat is dry, I want you to give that overnight. And then we're going to come back.